Hello, my friends. For those of you who have wondered for the last month what on earth happened to Peggy's Amaryllis bulbs that were packed away here and they were in my garage, and when I opened the box, they were, they just looked gnarly, and there were a couple that had sent out a shoot, had already sent up their leaves and a flower stalk, and they looked like they were, well, everybody looked like death's, they were on death's door. It didn't look like they were going to make it. So what I did is I packed them in, in these plastic containers. It has some really good soil. It has lots of worm castings. And that was about, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago. And I have to say, it took a little while for them to really get a hold and get started. And I looked at these. My bedroom window is right over there, and I happened to look out, and I noticed that not only have they gotten leaves and everything, but one of them has a flower stalk. Now there's only 2 blooms that are going to come out of that, but I thought, son of a gun, they not only all made it. Let me just stand up here and see if anybody didn't make it. I think this is probably about the only one that hasn't gotten quite a start on it yet, but look at these. I mean, this little pathetic thing, little tiny one, I haven't turned them for a while, and I'm standing where the sun comes in. So what I will do is I will turn this and allow it to start pulling these in the sun's direction. But I am thrilled that look at that tiny little thing. Look at it sent out that huge leaf. Aren't these bulbs are just amazing. But here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that about 15? And then the ones over here, that's probably about the same. And I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. Let me just come around and see if there's anybody. This maybe, and even that one I think might have something inside. There's a few that didn't make it. Some will get thrown away. But I am just thrilled that they survived. I'm trying to remember if I even used anything like bone meal or blood meal or anything like that. I don't think so. I think it was just potting soil and worm castings, and then whenever I made worm tea, I percolated some worm tea. I used that to water it. And also the other day, I added some corn water. When you open your can of corn, I use the stuff that I use the corn that's no salt, and so the juice that comes out of there is kind of a sugary. As a matter of fact, if I let this sit out on the porch, all the little gnats and stuff will congregate and they'll land on this. And what I did is, you can see it's just a half a cup, and so I just kind of like gave just a little bit all through, and as soon as I started doing that, the little bulbs just all sort of came to life. I'll put some on the other one. But I just wanted to show you that. I am so thrilled that not only did they survive, but they've thrived. And what I will do with these is find a place in the garden that I can go ahead and let them grow and let their leaves just, really, I'm sure they have great roots. I'm not going to start pulling everything up to show you, but I'm certain that they do. And maybe I'll just let that one bloom where it is. But anyway, a place that's kind of not real busy. Someplace that the sun can get to it, but not beat down on it all day long. And I'm just going to turn around and show you our proximity. And this was where we would get the afternoon sun. It's going to rain any minute. But once, about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon, I will get sun and it'll be filtered. And so probably somewhere here in the backyard, I'm going to find a place for the bulbs and and let them go ahead and continue growing. So that was it for. I had a few people say, "Hey, make sure you tell us what happens to your 911 bulbs." And these are an amaryllis. I'm sorry I didn't say that before, but these are an amaryllis bulb. And when I started out, I had 5 bulbs back in 2008, and those 5 bulbs have bloomed out in the yard. Some of them have bloomed in the yard. Some of them have bloomed in pots and on my porch. And then they multiply. They send out little babies underneath, and these are some of the babies. And like I said, I had packaged them up in the fall, and we were having our roof redone, and I thought, well, I wanted to make sure that everybody was safe, and I totally forgot about them. So that's their story. You can see they survived and they thrived. So thanks everybody for asking me. I'm so glad that I could show you that they turned out to be okay. So for those of you who are growing your own amaryllis, I hope you have great success stories too. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.